Hey everyone, TimaeuSS. Welcome to another NIKKE video. So here we are with the second SSR for the Liberation system, and now we have Quency. Before we start, I just want to say, goddamn YouTube, why do you have to demonetize my previous Liberation videos? And I even asked for a manual review and you said it's 18 plus. I know they have a really big boobas, but come on, it's way better than some of the other stuff you guys monetize on your website. But anyhow, let's look at Quency. As we said before, this is Quency, the large out of the medium, large, and extra large. Extra large being guilty, which I've done a video on. So Quency is a master escape artist, and her class is not AR. I think it's SMG, right? It should be machine gun. And she's a burst 2 unit, and her skills are as follows. New route activates after landing 60 attacks. Affects herself. Duplicates 12.40% HP of the ally with the highest HP and lasts for 10 seconds. I wonder if this is going to work like HP potency, which, as we know from the previous battle, this makes her really tanky, because every time she duplicates something, she'll gain that HP as well as heal that amount, right? However, last for 10 seconds is going to be an issue, because if it's non-stackable and the duration is 10 seconds, that means she can only gain this heal after 10 seconds, which in my opinion is not that great anymore. So we'll have to see. Noise, on the other hand, the top tier unit, the cooldown is 1.8 seconds. So we have to see how this works. Second ability, Hidden Accomplice, affects 2 allies with the highest attack and then further increase their attack by 16.11%. So this is great. This is actually great. I want to see what the cooldown on this is. Attack is always welcome, and being part of the most important aspect of the damage formula, any skill that increases attack is great, and this increases 2 units with the highest attack. So we often have 2 burst 3 units, right? Being Modernia and Scarlet for most of the players. If they can get a further 16.11% attack boost, fantastic. We have to see what the cooldown this is and if this is stackable or not, because this is essentially a 32 attack boost for the 2 DPS damage dealers. Her final skill, and she is a burst 2 by the way, affects 2 allies with the highest attack, increases max HP by nearly 50% and critical damage by 30%. So this makes them tankier. However, the issue is that crit damage right now, unless they have fixed the damage formula, the crit damage is negligible. It is unfortunately negligible. So I don't know if they're going to change it with the newest patch. They didn't mention anything, but they could shadow change it. But crit damage is honestly not that great. So this makes her a very good support unit for attackers that need a bit of bulk while maintaining the attack. But the crit damage, if this was attack, this unit would be really great. But this is not attack, so we'll have to see, because in burst 2 she's competing with Rupee, and she's also competing with Senti, right? Senti being the super defensive unit and Rupee being the offensive one, and she's kind of stuck in between and not that great. So design wise I think she's fantastic, but utility wise we'll have to again test her, see if she's worth it. And I guess I'll answer a common question. You can obtain all 3 copies of the Liberation system SSR, and I think it's relatively easy because they changed the quest to reset cost. So I'll work out the exact amount once the game version is live, but it should be way lower than what we thought of. So I think everyone can obtain the 3 Liberation SSRs, even as free to play. With that said, I also have the viewer Jackal pulls and the Liberation Booba check in 9 hours. So that is 1 hour before the maintenance ends. I'm going to do some testing and some gameplay on other gachas that I play right now. So 1 hour before maintenance finishes, and once maintenance is done, we'll switch to the viewer pulls for Jackal and then into all the different updates for the game. Okay? Yeah, anyhow, looking forward to the 3rd video in this series where we will review Sin, the last unit for the Liberation system. But I think she's the most popular for a lot of the players because she looks like Akari from KDA. But anyhow, it's TimaeuSS, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.